ways to meditate. One is you could sit in a chair and one is lying down. I would caution newcomers, do not do it lying down because you will fall asleep. And contrary to what people say, falling asleep is not meditating. So for me, I find it most comfortable to lie down and to close my eyes and start meditating. So that's about 45 minutes. And I do lots of different forms. There's a passage meditation where I will recite a passage in my head silently, and it gives your mind a way to focus. So that busyness, all of those thoughts, it's something to focus on. And as you are repeating that passage, suddenly, out of nowhere, it's so incredible, you'll start feeling feelings and other thoughts will come into your mind and bring attention to you, or suddenly you'll start in visualizing and work out problems that you may have or challenges you're facing. So that's one way. Sometimes I'll throw in guided meditations where someone that I trust is walking me through a guided meditation. Sometimes I will just meditate on a thought that I have. So I'll set an intention. Let's say that intention today, for instance, was to just have a great podcast. That was truly my intention today. And so when I was meditating, it was all these thoughts around it. What would come up during the podcast? Are there any feelings? And then to think of other things that I needed to do for the day and how I would feel when I went about doing them. Another time, you could just look out the window, you see it snowing, and you could focus on the snow and see where your mind wanders. But the whole goal of meditating, it's not to empty your mind, it's just to allow everything to happen. Because in life is so much easier when we allow it to flow versus resisting it. Because the more you resist life, the more you are going to expand that resistance. So whatever you focus on expands. So if you want to have a good life, then focus on the good. Focus on what you want in life, not what you don't want. Because I think it is so simple to focus on what we don't want. And again, if we're going to focus on what we don't want, we're going to get more of that. So if we're focusing on lack, whether it's lack of money, lack of a job, lack of friends, lack of romance, whatever it is, we're going to get a whole lot more of that. So always focus on what you do want. Focus on being the best version of yourself, and you'll wake up and you will be.